What's up, everyone? I'm Ethan. I'm here with my boy Garrett,
What's going on?
and welcome to Hive Sports, where we talk all things NFL and college football. Today, we have another episode of our Freshman Spotlight series, where we analyze film with some of our favorite prospects of the incoming freshman class.
Today we're going to be breaking down Dallas Wilson, the incoming four-star wide receiver prospect committed to Florida, and he's a large wide receiver, man. I mean 6'3", 213. He's built very well. Like he could be an NFL prospect tomorrow. And you see the way that he plays definitely lines up with his physicality, right? There's some other bigger wide receivers that don't necessarily play as big as they are. But Dallas Wilson, you see him utilizing stiff arms. He can high point the ball well. He has strong hands. And then he's also a problem after the catch. So he's very hard to bring down. So you love to see how all those attributes just kind of combine into one prospect. And he's super exciting, and he has a potential to be one of, if not the top producing freshman wide receiver. So just to tease the highlights a little bit, it's definitely a high level guy we have for you today.
Well, and the exciting thing about Dallas Wilson, right, is the fact that he's already stepped into Florida. Like he enrolled early. He dominated the spring game with 10 catches, 190 yards, two touchdowns, like as what should be a senior in high school, right? He's already came into Florida and has really made an impact already, and has kind of shown the team, hey, I came in to be the wide receiver one, and that's what I'm going to do from day one. I don't care if I'm a teenager that should be in high school still. Like I'm the best player on the field, and like that he proved it in the spring game.
You love to see that mentality. And what kind of other things do you think people should be looking for when they're trying to break down wide receiver prospects?
Yes, I mean the two things that I really like looking for are high pointing the ball and honestly. So yards after catch for those that don't know that. So high pointing I feel like is a really underrated skill, and it's something that's kind of hard to teach. You get guys like Quentin Johnson who's 6'5", and their coaches are screaming, "Hey, jump 40 inches like with your vert and just catch the ball at the highest point." And some people just like to let the ball get to their chest before they catch it. And you really see the more successful wide receivers who are able to plant, jump straight up, and catch the ball at their high point. So I think that is one trait that I think you can really set yourself apart from the remainder of the wide receivers in the country. And then second is just yards after catch. I mean, if you're a wide receiver who can make plays with the ball in your hand, then the team is forced to throw the ball to you and forced to put the ball in your hands, whether it's a screenplay or a sweep or a deep ball. Like no matter what it is, if you're able to make plays once the ball's in your hands, like that's what the team is going to try to do, is just get the ball in your hands every time. So Dallas Wilson is a guy obviously has already produced without the season even started. So definitely excited to see what he has going into this upcoming season, and excited to break down some of his film.
Yeah, man. And I mean, you see a lot of the best wide receivers these days, they look like running backs with the ball in their hands. Like you see Jamar Chase out there, he looks a lot like a running back, and I think Dallas Wilson is another one who's kind of like built in that mold.
Yeah, just right away. I mean, contact balance, not letting the first guy, not letting the first guy bring you down. He tried to high point that ball, but it was underthrown, which forced him to not be able to high point it. But just by how high he got when he planted to try to get vertically, like that shows. So that's an example of where maybe he could have high pointed the ball a little bit better, but he still made a big play.
Yeah, and he's pretty strong hands through contact. He's pretty unfazed by contact, it seems like.
100%. I mean, he's a 6'3", 213-pound, 19-year-old who hasn't even played his first season of eligibility. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that stiff arm is nasty.
He kind of has that build-up speed too, doesn't he?
100%.
Once he gets going, he can get going pretty quick.
Yeah, I believe he ran track in high school also, right? And ran
Yeah.
11 flat 100, which is really fast.
At
Especially
that size, I mean, we typically look for like sub 11, right? But I mean, at that size, I'll take 11 flat. That's not that's not slow at
100%.
all.
Yeah, you're looking at sub 11 for guys that are typically sub 6 feet.
Yeah, and less than 200 pounds, you know.
Yes.
So very impressive. You see a little wiggle too, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a couple things that I note, he does have good wiggle, but he's also just aggressive with, making his defenders miss. Like, he's not afraid to stiff arm. He's not afraid to lower his shoulder. It's nice, and it's nice and all when you can make somebody miss just by wiggling. But if you're kind of explosive and aggressive in that, in your ability to make people miss, like that's a dangerous play. Even that right there, right? Like, he comes out of that break aggressively, so those arm tackles can't bring him down.
Yeah, you can absolutely see the strength. I mean, he's holding off a DB with one hand and then catching the ball with the other hand, and you can you can really see that strength pops off the tape.
Oh, great body awareness there.
They're using him a lot of different ways too, so solid versatility.
Yeah, I mean, and he definitely has good ball skills. I mean, that's a tough catch over your shoulder like that.
Yeah, got both feet down too. Hail Mary. Nice little double move there.
Yeah, it was.
You know, he's pretty refined for a high school receiver.
I mean, yeah, that really explains why he's able to step into onto the field as a not even a true freshman yet and make a huge impact in the spring game like he did.
Exactly. Yeah, they're using him in the screen game. They're using him, on deep routes, intermediate routes. That was a nice snag too.
Oh, and it's nice seeing him in the return game. Like it shows that he's versatile and
But
like we said, I mean, it shows that he's comfortable with the ball in his hands to make big plays.
and when guys who are 6'3" or taller and they have the ability to get low like that and to catch those poorly thrown balls, that's something that's always impressive to me.
Yeah, and I have to, not meaning to criticize the quarterback here, but you can tell the quarterback play isn't great, and so, it's not like he's getting perfectly thrown balls like if Bryce Underwood was throwing on the ball, and like that's why he's making all these catches. Like he's having to, catch the ball around defenders or stop and plant and try to catch a short ball. So
Yeah,
that definitely adds to kind of his ball awareness and kind of catching those awkward passes.
for sure. Now we're gonna get his angry parents, the quarterback's angry parents, in the comments saying, "Hey, don't disrespect
Sorry,
him."
quarterback. You can watch my film and criticize me too, because it's not good either.
I'm sure Dallas did well to pad his stats a little bit. No, but no disrespect, of course.
No disrespect.
Yeah, Dallas Wilson, man, impressive prospect, SEC body. He's not actually practicing at the moment, and he's kind of recovering from an injury. But I think Florida's hopeful that it's not a long-term thing, and would love to see him back early in the season if he's not ready for day one. But what were your overall thoughts on Dallas Wilson?
Yeah, I think I'll keep it short and sweet. Not surprised that he excelled in the spring game. Just from watching his highlights and his film, he's a guy that really hits on both of those big pieces that we talked about. I mean, he high pointed the balls that he could, and then his yards after catch were really impressive. So he's a guy that I definitely think people should keep on their radar this upcoming season and then in the future.
100%. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe. Please give us a like, comment, and be on the lookout for more Freshman Spotlight videos on the way.